Hey there, for all of you who like our Facebook Live videos, I got a real treat for you tonight, folks. A super treat. Something y'all are gonna like. I've been saving this one for a while, and tonight you're gonna get the chance to have a look at it. Just doing a little walk around while a couple of people get on here. Hey there, how you doing? Hey Cyrus, you're gonna like this. We're doing a little Porsche Diesel Standard. This is a tractor I've had in the back of the garage for a year, since the day it came in. I had only driven it 100 feet. It come off the truck, backed in, and there it was with no battery in it. So today I threw a battery in it and said, it's a beautiful day, it's Father's Day. I'm gonna get this tractor out. And I drove it around a little bit, and I was so impressed. I said, I just can't stand it. I gotta show it to everybody. As most of you know, there were Porsche diesel tractors sold in the USA. They were sold in the USA from about 57 to 60, right in there. The distributor was actually in eastern New York, about an hour south of us. They made 3 different series. One series in the mid-50s and the late 50s, that series, the ones that they imported here. They made 1, 2, 3, and 4 cylinder. And then in 61 and 62, they updated the sheet metal a little bit, but those were not sold in this country. Same tractor as the earlier series, just different sheet metal. This is one of them. And the whole time, the single cylinder was called the Porsche Junior. The 2-cylinder was the Porsche Standard. The 3-cylinder was the Porsche, the Porsche Super. And the 4-cylinder was the Porsche Master. But anyway, this is a Porsche Standard I found in Germany a couple years ago. One owner tractor, never been painted. And in real good original shape. A couple little dings in the front, next to nothing. And other than the fact that maybe my wife's cat made a couple tracks on it. This thing is just original. We'll give you a nice little walk around, then I'll start it up and drive it around. It's probably one of the smoothest 2-cylinder engines I have ever heard. This tractor was about, I believe, 24 horsepower. Don't quote me exact. And this one does have the original mower. There are lots of companies made mowers for these. This is the best one with the hydraulic lift. And I've often said, typical German tractor. Look, even got the original screw holding the mower deck up and the protection on it. Guy even put Cosmoline on the blades. It's a beautiful thing. And this one has, I know everybody says, oh, look at that ugly cab on there. And I agree, it's a little ugly. It's a Fritzmeier cab, which is very common in Germany, especially in the 50s and the 60s. And what amazed me when looking at this cab, because I've seen them before and a lot of them get raggedy, and this one isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. This cab is absolutely fitted to the tractor. Look at this. Little clips go around here, fits around this hood. That's been fixed a little bit. But like here, little clips on the fender for where it fits. Absolutely fitted to go on this tractor. And back here, this is cool, where there's a seat on the fender. This thing even goes around it. This little cab goes right around it with clips here and here. And then the door, it's cool. You get in here, and this thing pins together, and you flip that handle over, which I'll demonstrate later. And then the windshield just flips down. It may not be real pretty, but I bet you it sure did serve its purpose at the time. So I want your votes whether I should leave that on or take it off. It's a beautiful tractor without it. I just don't know if I got the heart to take that cab off because it's so authentic. But at any rate, it's about the size of a Ford Jubilee, Ford 600, about the same vintage. Manual steering, very nice manual steering, steers easy. Got a 5-speed transmission plus a little lever to pull it up for creeper and PTO. Nice, it looks got the original toolbox and all that. There's the original thing from the dealer. We'll get under the hood too. I'll show you that too. Got all the proper lights. This thing's got no rust at all. It's great. It's got the original drawbar red with it. And a lot of them just, the sway chains and stuff are messed up. They got homemade stuff. This is all original. It's even got the original hitch pin in the drawbar. You got the original hitch pin. And the way this 3-point is made, you can hook this deal right to the rock shaft and raise it up and down. Or you can just pin it here if you want to use the drawbar. And that's why I've got it pinned so it doesn't move. Looking over the dash here, you can see up over the instrument panel. It's got gauges, does not have a tack. It's got heat gauges and that kind of thing. And this, back in the 70s, late 60s, 70s, they had a big program in Europe, Germany, to put roll bars and everything. So there's a roll bar underneath this. And like I said, I will start this up again later. You'll get to see it. So let me pop this little rubber off. And the other one, this thing's beautiful under the hood. You've got to see it. Flip this up. There we go. Got the original battery cover. It's supposed to have 2 big 6s. I just got one little 12 in there right now. Just enough to go. Like here is the... My phone might not like if I turn this sideways for Facebook. But there is the serial plate. Even says tire size. Built in... made in 62. Same year I was. Got the original labels and stuff on the air cleaner. We come around here. Check out the... Look at this. Here's your cooling. Here you can see it better. Here's your cooling fan. Duct work around that. Voltage regulator. There's your air intake right up front on the trumpet right there for the cooling. And down here you got a gear-driven generator right there. And your fuel injection equipment's up under there. It's got 2 individual Bosch injectors run off the camshaft. It doesn't have an injection pump. It has individual injection pumps. You can probably see right under there. There's one for one cylinder, one for the other. Just fired off the camshaft, and they're individual pumps. Kind of the way, you know, like a John Deere 72820 is. That kind of thing. So, but I just love this original hood with this original nameplates on it, just the way they're supposed to be. It's a tractor you'd never want to restore, that's for sure. I also have a 1-cylinder the same year as this, but it's not here yet. You'll get to see that later in the summer, maybe. But this one is just beautiful, beautiful original. Let me jump on here and fire up. Bear with me if the phone wiggles a little bit. I want to show you a couple things here. We'll get on here. And there. I want to show you how this thing locks together. This little deal here. I don't think I can do it one-handed. There it is. So you get that together, and this goes on there, holds that. Pull your windshield down, and we are good to go for bad weather, okay? So, push your key down, give it a little gas. You're going to get a ride in a Porsche today. All right, here we go. And we'll get out later and I'll walk around it while it's running so you can hear it real good too. Probably can just barely hear the engine right now. Probably faster than I need to go here with people watching. Oh, there we go. Transmission whines a little bit, but my parts are getting a little worn out too at 57 years old. So here we go, rev it right up. Okay. Flip that back up. And this just locks here, so you flip that. Open her up. We'll get her slowed right down. Ugh. Really, really smooth for a 2-cylinder. Not terribly, terribly noisy. I don't know the RPM range. It doesn't have a tach. About normal. How's that? There's another shot of the mower. I'll walk once around it again. Nice to see 23 people watching. Told my wife I bought myself a red Porsche. Smart girl, she said. I bet it's a tractor. Again, I'll kneel down back here and show you how cool this 3-point is. It's got the original sway chains. PTO's under there. Original German hitch with the original pin. Still red paint on the pin. And I'll show this for those of you who didn't see it. If you're using the drawbar, you may not want this all hooked to the 3-point. So there's your rock shaft. These here will pin onto the rock shaft for 3-point work up and down, or it pins right onto there, then it's stationary. And it, that's for the mower. Maybe this lifts it. There we go, there's the rock shaft, see? Good shot from right over there. How you doing? There we go. There you go. Can hardly tell it's a 2-cylinder when it's running at RPM. Probably runs about 2,000 RPM. Hey, look at that. I didn't know that. I was looking for the horn. It's on the steering wheel. But it takes a little bit to slow down. There we go. So that's a 1962 Porsche Diesel Standard. Factory 3-point mower. Now one more time, folks. I've been talking about this Fritzmeier cab on this tractor that I really like, but I'd love the looks of the tractor with it off too. Do I leave that cab on or do I take it off? I think the votes are going to be 50-50, but I want everybody to put your vote in on that if you would. Leave the cab or take it off. Now if I take it off, there's nothing that says I can't just put it in storage too. It all just unclips, but I don't know, maybe it adds to the story of the tractor, but y'all can vote on that. But hey, I hope you enjoyed our little look at the Porsche Diesel. I'm going to give a couple people a moment to vote on what I said on the cab there, and I'll show you. And there's a little front hook if you want to hook something. See that front end? It sits pretty low. Had a license plate here. I got my buddy sending me some German plates so I can put them on some of these tractors that don't have them. I think they look good with a German plate. But doesn't that sound nice? Drives really nice too. So, y'all got a chance to see this little red son of a gun for the night? I mean, I just love the condition. What a tractor. It's a cool little thing. Thank you everybody for watching. Happy Father's Day. And we'll see you again real soon for our next Facebook Live tractor video. Thanks.